This is interesting as well. Myles Garrett now has 13 sacks so far this season. Single season sack record is 22 and a half by Michael Strahan in 2001. So he needs a little under a sack and a half per game to finish with, above that 22 and a half sack record. It's kind of interesting. You know what? With the skill set that they have on that defensive line, I don't know that I'd bet against it.
Yeah, and I think TJ Watt might have tied Strahan a couple of years ago, 22 and a half. But yeah, you do those numbers, that's not crazy, right? If you get, of course, if you get 0, then all of a sudden you're fighting an uphill climb. But if he gets a game with 3, right, which can happen, we've seen it happen plenty of times with Myles, get the right matchup, you get a big lead early, and then you can unleash it. All of a sudden those numbers start to tilt, and you don't need 1 point. You don't need 1.5. Maybe you only need 1 a game, and that's certainly doable for Myles. So it's probably a little too early to start counting on that, and I don't think Myles is focused on that right now. But it's certainly something to keep in the back of your mind, and it's really interesting. I think he had 13 one other time through 10 games, and then it was a year he got banged up a little bit. He might have had COVID that year too, where he wasn't able to finish as strong. And you never know what's going to happen, but he just seems to me to be getting better and better as this season goes along. He's playing incredibly hard. He's showing up week in and week out. So I would not put anything past Myles Garrett this season.